Justin Bieber's latest bizarre live stream showcasing some new music has fans deeply concerned. Last night, Justin went live on Instagram and was seen up close and personal to the camera, had music playing, which one fan pointed out was just raw demos, had the comments turned on for engagement, and there was no sign of Hailey or Son Jack blues. This new incident has fans worried that he may have relapsed or is crashing out over all the Hailey and Selena Gomez drama that's been happening. Many people commented asking what's wrong with him, asked if he needs help, and even suggested that it may be time for an intervention. Hailey Bieber just unfollowed Justin on Instagram. Justin Bieber had a very active day on Instagram yesterday, sharing 8 new posts and 17 Instagram stories. That's right, 17. He shared a post with his son, Jack Bieber, and an Instagram story featuring a very close-up photo of Hailey Bieber set to Sade's, Jezebel song. Now, he posted about God as well and how he really tried to play nicey-nicey, like I said, and then he also shared a story of himself preparing a J. Now, in the midst of the social media activity, Hailey made a surprising move Monday morning. The model unfollowed her husband on the platform. Now, it's unclear whether she did it by accident or on purpose. It could also be a very early April Fool's Day joke as well, because, it is March 31st, so hey. Justin still follows her on the platform. Hailey's Instagram stories contain no hint at all of her motive. They are just regrams of her business Roadskins account. Now, Daily Mail pointed out she did recently repost a TikTok where a user wrote, I'd be a terrible therapist because I'd want to see a pic of the person you're crying about, which had people raising eyebrows. Now, still, Hailey was very supportive of her husband's posting spree yesterday. She even commented a heart eyes emoji on his latest post. Hailey's move, though, comes months after Justin briefly unfollowed her in January. Now, he claimed it was not deliberate. He refollowed her and wrote on his own Instagram story saying, "Someone went on my account and unfollowed my wife. Ish is getting sus out here." Now, days before Hailey unfollowed Justin on Instagram, Justin shared a very emotional statement on his Instagram story saying that he felt like a fraud and unqualified most days. Now, after this post, the couple were spotted meeting a pastor at a Los Angeles church. Now, that visit came, right after Justin admitted to struggling with anger issues in another Instagram post. He also revealed that he wants to grow and not react so much. And on March 21st, a source spoke about the state of, Bieber's marriage, shutting down speculation that there was trouble. The source said, "Things are fine. Hailey's working and Justin's creating music." The insider also added, "They are just doing their thing. They are not concerned what people think. They have a great life. They love being parents. They have a great marriage too." Now, on February 24th, a source also said that Hailey has made a real effort to be there for her husband as he, manages his mental health, saying Hailey is trying to be as supportive as possible. It can be hard for Hailey, but she's always there for him and is understanding. Now, Hailey actually spoke to W Magazine last July about how upsetting speculation about her and Justin's relationship has been. She revealed that she works with a therapist in order to not let the negative comments get to her. She said, "People have made me feel so bad about my relationship since day one. Oh, they're falling apart. They hate each other. They're getting divorced. It's like people don't want to believe that we're happy. I used to try to act like it hurts less and less. I've tried to think that, you get used to it at a certain point, that this is what it's going to be, And she basically said, she realizes that it doesn't actually ever hurt any less. The drama between Justin and Hailey Bieber seems to be going on forever. Amid Hailey unfollowing Justin, fans took to social media, instantly asking Justin why his wife unfollowed him. Others quickly responded saying things like, "You're right, she did. I just checked. She did. LOL, and she is done." However, other admirers of the couple pointed out that no, she didn't, adding that it appears that everyone unfollowed the singer because he deactivated the account for 7 minutes. Another person said, "No, she didn't. When someone deactivates their account, it takes a while for them to show up in someone's following." So personally, I just checked right now on Instagram like a couple minutes ago, and Hailey is still unfollowing Justin. He's still not on her list. So I don't think it's a glitch, and I checked Justin's account as well, and he is following her. So she's not following him, he's following her. So let's see what transpires in the next few days, yeah? What do you guys think? Is this all one big April Fool's prank? Is Justin putting on a facade to avoid testifying in Diddy's trial next month? Is Justin crashing out over Selena Gomez? Or is Hailey and JB headed headed for divorce.
We all know that Hailey and Justin's relationship has been a whirlwind between everything that's happened with Selena Gomez, the cheating rumors, and now their baby. Recently, Justin has been spotted out and about, and he does not look good. Now, this has been the second time he's been spotted out looking down, while there have been rumors swirling about his 6-year marriage to Hailey. Now, apparently, Hailey has called him out on this unacceptable behavior. You see, Hailey was seen leaving a restaurant alone around 4:30 p.m., while Justin, without his wife, arrived with a group of friends just half-hour later and was seen leaving solo at 6:40 p.m., which is honestly just weird. Sources close to the couple revealed that Justin's wary look may be the result of him becoming borderline reclusive, struggling with the pressures of large crowds and the constant spotlight after years in the public eye. Justin has been struggling for the last couple of years, and a significant part of that is down to his worry about being in certain public situations, a source said. He's built up a deep fear of being out in spaces with lots of people and has a deep-seated worry about large crowds. That is one of the reasons why he's not done any touring for a while. Now, Justin is focused on trying to heal and get better by staying away from too many outings, away from his homes, where he'd have to mix with strangers, and that in turn has made him borderline reclusive at times, they said. But sources have told DailyMail.com that Hailey's friends are growing increasingly concerned about Justin's unacceptable behavior, with some reportedly urging her to leave the musician. Hailey's been struggling with Justin almost since the start of the marriage, the insider said last week. She loves him madly, but he is a loose cannon. Some of her friends have advised her to go it alone and leave him, the source shared. His behavior is sometimes unacceptable. She's put up with a lot. The insider said Hailey and those close to her were hopeful that he would change after the arrival of their first child, son Jack Blues Bieber, in August 2024, but despite being there for her, little has changed. When the baby was born, he was there for her, and she thought being a father would change him for the better, but it hasn't stuck, they added. Then there was also the fact that Justin unfollowed Hailey on Instagram. Now, people went crazy thinking that they finally ended things, but hours later Justin came back online to set the record straight. He shared an Instagram story where he said that someone managed to gain access to his account and unfollow Hailey. Someone went on my account and unfollowed my wife, he wrote over a white background. Shh, it's getting sus out here. But then, hours later, the Instagram story was deleted. Now, this isn't the first time that people have questioned their relationship, as over the years, more and more people have thought they've had their issues and that they were going to split. I mean, Justin and Hailey tied the knot in 2018, but speculation arose by Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, who posted about special challenges the couple were facing in a since-deleted Instagram post in February 2024. He asked for a little prayer for them to have wisdom, protection, and draw close to the Lord. Afterwards, a source told TMZ that Hailey was upset with her father over the comment, and Justin actually doesn't even follow his father-in-law on social media anymore. Then in April of 2024, people were convinced that the couple divorced in private, as they were not seen together Easter weekend, and there was a lot of blind items going around on TikTok about the couple. I mean, they haven't had the best couple of years. Yes, they did welcome their son Jack Blues last year, but it didn't seem to fix their marriage. If anything, it seems to have made it worse. Now, Justin Bieber seems to have been in a poor headspace since last year, when his former mentor and friend Diddy was arrested. Now, Diddy had been accused of running a crime ring that took advantage of and mistreated many people. Now, some people have speculated that Justin might have been one of his victims, as they spent so much time together when he was younger. American singer Jaguar Wright revealed that Diddy had been trying to gain control over Justin, but struggled until Usher stepped in, took over management, and then ultimately handed Justin over to Diddy for 48 hours. Now, what really happened during those 48 hours, no one really knows, but a resurfaced video between Diddy and Justin has been circulating online, and it's raising some eyebrows. In the video, they're at the studio together, and Diddy confronts Justin about not responding to his messages or communicating as much anymore. Diddy says, "Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out." Now, Justin Justin, who was young at the time, stuttered, saying, "I mean, you tried to get in contact with me through all my projects and whatnot, but you never got my number." He then felt so pressured that he actually gave Diddy his personal phone number. Social media users were then raising red flags, with one person tweeting, "This is a creepy video," while another one said, "Justin seems nervous around him." Although Justin himself hasn't made a statement about Diddy's arrest, multiple sources close to him have spoken to the press about his current state. According to a US Weekly source, Justin felt disgusted by the accusations against his former mentor. They added that Justin was advised to stay as far away as possible from anything and everything related to the now incarcerated rapper and producer. Now, another source for the same publication added that he's in a hard place mentally right now as he struggles to come to terms with the allegations against Diddy. The bond he shared with Diddy makes the accusations against him particularly tough to stomach, the source outlined. Then, according to Daily Mail sources, Justin felt isolated dealing with the revelations about Diddy and was sailing the waters alone. He apparently feels like there's no one who would understand his situation. As family members are concerned about Justin, it's unclear whether Diddy would have taken advantage of Justin at the time, as his family was nearby and his manager Scooter Braun really did care about him, they said. The last thing Justin wants to do is relive or even discuss his complicated friendship with Diddy, the source shared. But he's finally breaking his silence to his friends about his nightmare experience and the private hell it caused him. Now, this could be another reason why he's not doing too well and that Haley is concerned for him. Now, a video of Diddy and Justin reuniting in 2021 has gone viral, and it has people questioning if Diddy thought that Justin was working with the feds. In the video, it shows Diddy getting out of a car and approaching Justin, giving him a hug before patting him down on his chest and torso a few times. Now, the video was posted in 2021 by Justin himself on Instagram, and the Daily Mail then reshared the video with the title, "Disturbing Video of Diddy with Justin Bieber." The accompanying caption read, "A resurfaced video of Diddy and Justin Bieber hugging has sparked speculation that Diddy was checking to see if the pop star was wearing a wire." Now, the fact that Diddy thought he was wearing a wire makes me believe that he knew he was doing something bad and that the police were onto him. But I mean, why wasn't this a bigger red flag at the time? Fans are now seeing this video in a new light due to the Diddy allegations, and one fan commented, "The body language says it all, from smiling to a frown in 2 seconds. JB shakes his head like, no, I'm not wearing a wire." Now, many fans are encouraging Justin to tell his story, but only if he's comfortable. With Justin dealing with all of that, it's no shock that he's struggling in his marriage. And I'm sure that Haley wants to help and be there for him, but if Justin doesn't open up and be honest with her, there's not much she can do, which contributes to the breakdown of their relationship. So I guess we'll just have to see if these two last and how they decide to move forward.
New leaked footage has surfaced, and it is not looking all peaches. Justin Bieber has fans seriously concerned about him after a bizarre video of himself smoking has been released. Justin shared a video on Instagram of himself smoking while listening to music. Fans have admitted that they were growing more and more concerned about the pop star. Justin posted a minute-long video to his Instagram stories on Thursday showing himself smoking what appeared to be a J. Now, Justin smiled wide as he exhaled, the smoke moving close to the camera between several puffs. The post appeared to be a response to criticism after fans speculated about his demeanor at wife Hailey Bieber's Rhode Skin Cosmetics pop-up event a while ago. A viral video from the event showed Bieber smiling widely, another showed him staring blankly at the camera while posing with Hailey. Fans of Justin did not take his new video well as they rushed to social media to share how disappointed they were by his behavior. One person online said, "Is this what he's doing with his life now? With a newborn?" Adding, "Hollywood broke another one." Recent snaps of Bieber showed him walking around New York City, and the images went viral with many commenting on his appearance. Some questioned how healthy the singer looked, while others questioned, whether he was using hard substances. The rumors got so bad that Bieber's representatives had to step in and dismiss the narrative. Speaking to TMZ, one of his representatives said, "The recurring narrative that Justin is using hard substances is absolutely not true," adding that Bieber is actually in one of the best places in his life. They went on to say that Bieber is working on some new music while being a parent to his son Jack Blues, who he and Hailey Bieber welcomed back in August 2024. His representative also said he has had a very transformative 12 months, cutting ties with several close friends and business relationships that basically no longer served him. Now, despite these comments, after the star shared a video of him smiling and smoking what looks like maybe a cigar on his Instagram story, fans began to offer kind words on his other photos while also speculating about his well-being. One person commented, "He needs support and help. This is so sad, and more reason why this industry needs to be overhauled and better supportive measures put in place for artists." Another person said, "People filming themselves smoking always feels cringe AF, especially when it's Bieber doing it." A third person wrote, "What happened to my sweet Bieber? I hope he's doing fine." Bieber's representatives have also previously said what impact these rumors around his health are actually having on him. They said the rumors are exhausting and pitiful and shows that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative, salacious, harmful narratives alive. Bieber has had to deal with health issues in the past. Revealed back in 2020 that he had been diagnosed with Lyme disease, and in 2023, the singer was forced to cancel his remainder of his world tour as a result of Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, better known as RHS, which he'd been diagnosed with. Justin Bieber puked on stage in front of fans back in 2012. Food poisoning, alcohol consumption, or nerves? I don't know. When Justin Bieber premiered his Believe tour in Glendale, Arizona, the show was fantastic, but not perfect. Unfortunately, the 18-year-old Canadian superstar at the time was feeling sick, and dare I say, Bieber had a fever. Bieber threw up on stage not once, but twice during the concert. The first was the most visual and seen by many people there. Halfway through the concert, during a dance performance of Out of Town Girl, Bieber suddenly turned around and keeled over while his dancers continued to dance and his backing track continued to play. Fans watched on as their beloved Justin got sick all over the stage before running off backstage. Now, the dancers continued through the song, and a DJ actually took over momentarily while some unfortunate person had to clean up the mess. Bieber returned to the stage with, of course, loud screams of support from his fans. He apologizes, saying, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna slow things down." He then segued into an acoustic song called Fall, and being the rock star that he is, he got on a platform on the mobile crane and soared above the crowd. But a few songs later, Bieber was sick again. At the beginning of Beauty and a Beat, a duet he was singing with Nicki Minaj, through a pre-recorded video for the performance, Bieber ran off stage again. When he returned a few minutes later, the singer explained to his concerned fans, "It's hard for me, not feeling great and throwing up in front of a bunch of people." The crowd, no doubt, will support Bieber through anything though. He then said, "Will you love me even though I'm throwing up on stage?" If the screams and cheers that followed were any indication, the answer was clear that yes, they would still love him. Now, after the show, Bieber tweeted a pic of him laying in bed with the caption that said, "Great show, getting better for tomorrow's show, love you, milk was a bad choice, LOL." Now, John M. Chu, which is the creative director for Bieber's tour, actually said at the time that Bieber powered through the show very impressively despite his condition. He said, "The star of the show last night was Bieber, the ultimate professional. He really impressed me with his honesty to his fans without hesitation. This guy knows his audience more than anyone." So while it may have destroyed his reputation in the moment, it didn't have any lasting effects, as we know. Justin Bieber sparked major concern as he rapped about being under the influence in a strange, new, bizarre video. "Justin, oh my, you are certainly not a baby no more." In a puzzling Instagram video that he shared to his account the other day, Bieber sang while shirtless and carrying a bag of snacks, saying, "I fly like a fly guy, I fly high like a bagpipe, I go high like a bad guy." Very weird. Bieber's video sparked mixed reactions from fans. Some praised his rap performance and called on him to return to music, while others expressed concern for his well-being. One fan wrote, "Bieber is back," with the fire emoji, and someone else said, "I'm so desperate for new music, I'll take anything at this point. This is gold right now, go Biebs." Meanwhile, one of the negative comments read, "Something is very off. This video disturbs me on so many levels, WTF." A different fan wrote, "If anyone's a true fan of Justin Bieber, you would know that there's something wrong with him. He needs help." Now, earlier this month, Bieber's rep denied rumors that the singer is on substances. Now, keep in mind, this video was posted 2 days after he fired back at people accusing him of using hard substances. So, I don't know. I would have laid very low, but he's doing a lot right now, in my opinion. Maybe he just doesn't care? Now, these recent rumblings only added to already existing rumors that he and Hailey were having relationship troubles, which surfaced actually in December and were elevated when Justin unfollowed Hailey on Instagram in January. Now, since then, the pair has addressed the online chatter time and time again. Hours after he seemingly unfollowed her, Hailey also, put suspicions to rest by including a sneaky picture of the singer taking a nap in one of her classic Instagram photo dumps. Now, 2 weeks later, they further confirmed that the relationship is going strong while stepping for a cozy New York City date night. Hailey actually told W magazine in an interview recently that people had made her feel so bad about her relationship since day one. She said, "Oh, they're falling apart. They hate each other. They're getting divorced. It's like people don't want to believe that we're happy." And while the 28-year-old is no longer surprised by the constant criticism, she admitted that it never stops being difficult. She continued to say, "I used to try and act like it hurts less and less." And then she continued to say, "I've tried to think that you get used to it at a certain point, that this is what it's going to be, and this is how people are just going to be. But I realized that it doesn't actually ever hurt any less. Either way, having your rep slam rumors and then go and post a video where you're rapping about flying high, I don't know, it just doesn't look good to me, and it does indeed fuel the rumors." Justin Bieber's reckless driving has been caught on camera. Back in 2014, he was charged with drunken driving, resisting arrest, and driving without a valid license after police saw the pop star street racing in Miami Beach. Bieber asked the police officer who pulled him over just after 4 a.m. according to the arrest report, "What the F did I do? Why did you stop me?" Bieber was released from a Miami jail an hour after he made a brief appearance through a video link before a Miami judge who set a standard $2,500 bond. He strutted out of the jail dressed in all black with a baggy hoodie covering his head. His pants appeared to be baggy leather. Now, Bieber briefly sat on top of a black Cadillac Escalade where he waved to screaming fans before he was chauffeured away. Now, at the bail hearing, the singer, dressed in an orange jail uniform, stood silently with his lips sometimes pursed as attorney Roy Black represented him in the hearing earlier. Black actually told Judge Joseph Farina that he had been retained by Bieber's manager. He said his partner had been denied access to Bieber in jail before the hearing. Bieber was booked into the Miami jail after failing a sobriety test, and Miami Beach Police Chief Raymond Martinez told reporters Bieber made some statements that he had consumed some alcohol and that he had been smoking something and consumed some sort of prescription medication. And Miami Beach officers saw Bieber driving a yellow Lamborghini in a race against a red Ferrari in a residential area of Miami Beach. Now, the cars were speeding at about 55 to 60 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone. Now, Martinez also said, the officer pulled Bieber's car over, but the singer was not cooperating with the officer's instructions. At first, he was a little belligerent, using some very choice words, questioning why he was being stopped and why the officer was even questioning him. He allegedly ignored a police officer's request to keep his hands on the car while he did, a cursory pat down for weapons. Now, the arresting officer quoted Bieber as saying, "I ain't got no bleeping weapons. Why do you have to search me? What the bleep is this about?" The arrest report describes Bieber as having a very flushed face, bloodshot eyes, and the odor of alcohol on his breath. Now, Bieber failed the sobriety test, of course, and 2 black SUVs blocked the traffic at 26 and Pine Tree Drive, which facilitated an open road for the 2 cars to actually race on that street. That's what the report said. The Ferrari's driver, identified at the time as 19-year-old Def Jam recording artist Khalil Sharif, was also arrested on a drunken driving charge. Now, Sharif posted a video on his Instagram account of Bieber in the yellow Lamborghini with a woman behind the wheel, and he wrote in the caption, "Bizzle brought that Lambo out." Another post actually showed a photo of a Ferrari steering wheel with the caption, "Miami nights riding through your city in the Hot Wheel." A tweet posted Wednesday evening on Sharif's verified Twitter account also linked a video of him playing basketball with Bieber. So there was a lot of evidence there.